Commonwealth War Graves Commission, Mr Chris Stevens.
Streeter, it's a pleasure to serve under your chairmanship. I wish to, at this point, refer to my register of members' interest in my position as chair of the PCS Parliamentary Group. Whilst joining the Honourable Member for Broadland and praising the work of the employees of the Commonwealth War Graves Commission, I want to maybe perhaps touch on some current issues. As the Honourable Member for Broadland has said, the Commonwealth War Graves Commission cares for 1.7 million casualties of the First and Second World Wars in cemeteries and memorials at more than 23,000 locations in over 150 countries, two of which are in my constituency of Glasgow South West. It employs just over 1,300 staff worldwide, approximately 250 of these on UK-based contracts, and negotiations, as I understand it, are currently ongoing with the Ministry of Defence to include non-war related graves to the work of the Commission. The staff at the Commission take pride in attending to the war graves. It's not just seen as a job, but a way of life and a vocation. And many are from families who have worked for the Commission for generations, and many spent their whole working lives in the service to the Commission. Jobs at the Commission range from gardeners, maintenance and stonemasons, to administrators, supervisors, managers, archivists and historians. And it is not uncommon for staff to progress through a variety of these roles in the course of their career, gaining retraining and adapting to the needs of the job. There is often a large element of foreign travel, and the work can often entail working and living abroad for years and even decades. And that requires staff to uproot families and learn new languages to adjust. This can have a financial impact too, where spouses have been unable to pursue careers as a result. Salaries at the Commission have been very modest, recognised by a recent global grading and pay review which found the need to uprate salaries. And whilst this is welcome, Mr Streeter, it nevertheless reflects that salaries over the years have not been commensurate to the job. However, despite some of the sacrifices, staff at the Commission remain committed to delivering a high level of service. Most recently, the commemorations of the First World War, as touched on by the Honourable Member for Broadland, and required staff to work over and above their normal commitments. Yet this commitment has, in view of many staff, not been rewarded. Long-serving staff have seen the closure of the final salary pension scheme in April 2016 and a dramatic reduction of their pensions as a result. Trade unions are now currently in the midst of pay negotiations with the Commonwealth War Graves Commission and argue that staff should get an enhanced pay offer to take into account the special circumstance staff have put in this year. The Public and Commercial Services Union had requested that the CEO of the Commonwealth War Graves Commission meet with the ministers to make this case, and trade unions have also offered to lend their assistance by attending this meeting. The offer and suggestion has been dismissed by the Commonwealth War Graves Commission. Considering the considerable loyalty and commitment of staff, the downgrading of pensions and extra pension contributions that we're paying this year, it would be hoped that they would get a decent pay offer as some form of compensation. It seems that the Commonwealth War Graves Commission are relying on and exploiting the goodwill of staff. To recognise the special nature of the job, the loyalty of staff and the financial sacrifices staff have made over the years, the Commission held a final salary pension scheme ensuring financial security for staff in retirement who had spent their lives in dedicated service to the Commission. The terms of this scheme were good, with a low employee contribution, a spouse's pension, death in service and lump sums based on final salary, that was 40th of 60ths. This reflects the fact that pension has traditionally been one of the most important conditions of service, recognising years of dedication and loyalty. Mr Streeter, the effects on the decisions to close the final salary scheme and staff cannot be underestimated. Long-serving staff have put up with great disturbance and sacrifice of their family lives, such as moving to foreign countries. Spouses and partners have often been unable to have careers as a result, and therefore the pension that staff accrue should rightly recognise this. Approximately 60% of those affected by the changes are 50 years old or over and should be retiring within the next 10 years. Staff within a few years of retirement now have little time to readjust their financial planning for retirement, as the alternative group pension plan will not deliver anything like the benefits of the final salary scheme. The closure of the scheme will have a significant detriment to the future pensions of UK-based staff and will cause considerable unrest amongst employees at a time when all employees are working hard to further enhance the reputation of the Commission with the work on the 1914 to 18 centenary commemorations. The approach taken by the Commonwealth War Graves Commission seems to have been mirrored in recent pay talks, where they've been unwilling to stand up for their staff and request additional funding from the Ministry of Defence. Now, Mr Streeter, like the Honourable Member for Broadland, who spoke very eloquently about the work of the Commonwealth War Graves Commission, it's my view that the employees of the Commonwealth Graves Commission do tremendous work, and I hope today that the Commission will reflect on the views of the staff and address issues of pay and their pensions. Thank you.